going to be doing today is we are going to be delving back into the AI dungeon game. However, this time I'm not going to be playing as Mickey. I'm going to be playing as Zara, my half-elf wild magic sorcerer. And also, we're not just going to be having the software down here deciding what we're going to be doing. We've also got the dice deciding. I've got my character sheet up just at my side here, and we are going to be using that to see what kind of antics Zara Boulder Peak will get up to. So we're just going to be having Zara as a level 4. Oh wait, this has changed. We got worlds now. Fascinating. So you can go for a dark fantasy or a light fantasy. Let's go something lighthearted with Zaxxas. Zaxxas is a world of peace and prosperity. It is a land in which all races live together in harmony. The gnomes build their machines and live among the humans. Elves run the academies in which people come to learn. Ogres have no qualms living in the same town as humans or gnomes. Yet, all is not well. I think I like this one. Character's name, Zara. Gender, female. Then we have elf race. We can't quite get a half-elf. Class, so she's a sorcerer. The closest one to that would be a mage. And then our starting location. I guess it would be suitable to start it in a elf-based area. Oh yep, here we go. A small farming town. This sounds very much like Zara. We'll keep world events on. Wow, a lot has changed since I last played. This is riveting stuff. World events. The ruler of Yalan has accused Orlania of aiding their enemies. The ruler of Yalan is demanding a trade embargo on the peaceful kingdom of Orlania, as well as an attack on the island containing Orlania's capital. You are Zara, a female elf mage in Samara, a town in the kingdom of Yalan. You've come to the town to escape the oppression of the Yalan government and live freely among the people. You've always been fascinated by magic, and have devoted your entire life to learning and understanding it. You eventually find the Mages Guild at the edge of the city. After a few days you learn that there is an underground group of dissidents who are attempting to overthrow the king and his advisors. The leader, known only as the Shadow, is offering a complete change in government. Okay, well this is interesting. It's kind of a bit more video game-ish now. Okay, I think what I'll do is I will ask the mages at the Mage Guild what they know about about Shadow, actually. Yeah, let's go with that. You enter the guild hall and approach the mages standing around talking to one another. You've learned that they are all dissidents trying to work out a plan to overthrow the government. Zara's very cheery. She doesn't want to get on too much of the good side of people. She's not entirely accusatory, so she will ask, why is it that you think the king should be overthrown? The king is oppressive. We need to overthrow him. Have they done anything to your people specifically? No, but what if I told you there was a conspiracy to assassinate the king and his advisors? Yes, we know about that too. Do you think Samara should have an ambassador to discuss the matters with the king first? The mages give you dirty looks. I thought so. You return to the tavern where you met Ragnora. She is there sitting at a table with 3 mercenaries. Okay, I will order a pint of ale and cheerily introduce myself to the mercenaries. Greetings. The mercenaries give you a dirty look. You take a drink of ale and cheerily say, well met, Judge Bot, you tried to be nice, you lose 1 point. Oh no. Okay then, I will ask, who might be your company? They are my guards, Ragnar says proudly. Fascinating. Are you headed off somewhere? Yes, you sip your ale and wait for her to leave. No, I wanted to know where she was going. Yes. I'll come with you say. Why? I find intrigue fascinating. You're going to incite a war on 2 fronts for no reason? I know my magic is volatile at times, but I never incite a war. Ragnar briefly frowns. I hope you're right. You aren't sure what to make of that last comment. This would upset Zara, so I'm going to make her roll intimidation to see if she would be able to make a scary comment towards Ragnora. based on what roll I get, that'll be the kind of stuff that she's gonna say. So her intimidation is +4. Natural 20? What? Okay then, that's my final words to her, I guess. You set off across the camp at a run. You hear her pursuing you, but you don't look back. When you reach the outskirts of the camp, she finally gives up and returns to the guild hall. Wait, she ended up chasing me after that? It's a little bit weird, some of the stuff that goes on. Okay, I will set off the next morning in search of the king or one of his subjects. You get up early and set off down the road. You hear a knock on your door. Hello, how may I help? You open the door and come face to face with a cloaked figure. Good day, and they say in a deep voice. You just met a murderer, you get no points. Okay, I don't know if Zara would know that or not. I'm gonna roll insight for her to see if she can discern that it is a murderer. She has no ability modifier to it. So I'm gonna say, cloaked figure, 10 or above, it's a murderer. She rolled a 3. You're that mage, are you not? I am. I'm not sure what you want me to do. My name is Roldolf. I'm a delegate of the king. I was hoping to speak with someone like you. The king has need of an alliance with your magic abundant town. He requires all he can get right now. But he doesn't offer us nearly as much in return. I'm afraid the king has been dealing with very tough situations. He simply doesn't have the main power to deal your proposal. I understand, you pause and frown. But is there a date I could perhaps meet with him in person? The king? Certainly not any time soon. He'll be visiting his capital this week, I believe. Oh good then, perhaps I could wait until after that. Or I could even meet him in the capital myself. I'm afraid the king will not be able to meet with individuals, only delegations. What does it take to become a delegation? Oh well, you have to meet the king first, of course, which I don't think is going to happen. That seems like a bit of a loophole. Not a loophole. Our king is being very real and straightforward. He doesn't have time to hold talks with every Tom, Harry, and William making demands. Very well, but I'm not sure if even you want to talk this through. Are you truly saying what the king thinks? Oh well, it was surely a waste of time talking to you. Then I will slam the door in his face. What did you say to me, he demands? Grabbing your shoulder tightly, he slams his other hand against the door, stopping it from closing all the way. You insulted the king, you lose 2 points. I don't care. I'm gonna get some spells out. Okay, we'll go for some thunderclap. Create a thunderous burst of energy in his face. Goodbye, you must surely go on your way. You defeated a powerful wizard. Seriously? A thunderclap and a storm off? I guess while I'm here, I'm going to practice my magic. You try to cast a small fireball, but you flail wildly and accidentally destroy a desk instead. You decide just to go to bed. It's too hot anyway. Okay, then. You find the blonde man you spoke with the last time you were here. Ah, yes, I remember you now. You wish to see this assistant. Yes, I'm him. Hello, I couldn't help but overhear some disruptor in the town. Ooh, world event. A dark group called the Black Hand has seized control of the magical mountain of Theron. Whispered rumors suggest that they plan to summon a dark demigod that will help them to conquer the nation of Zaxxas. Oof. The king's been a bit of a fool lately ever since he lost that son in the last war with Pog. Tragic. But it shouldn't make him act so brashly. Bah, his wife the queen has been trying to rein him in, but it's no use. The fool's determined to attack us no matter what the consequences. What of the town's defenses? Do you need more help? We only have a few hundred men at best, not even enough to fill out all the rosters of a company. No, we don't need the help of the shadows, we have everything well in hand. Even magical protection? I can offer that. Even with the best magical protection in the world, a siege will still hurt like hell when those mountain trolls chuck rocks at your head. Oh, sorry, I guess you're right. Search the town for any mercenaries. The town does not have any mercenaries. I want to head to the capital now, see what the king's up to. Hire a horse and head to the capital with plentiful supplies to get me there. You finally set off on the journey to the capital. After a few days of riding, you approach a massive mountain in the distance. Okay, well I know there's a world event about some bad mages up there. Okay, I'm gonna roll a stealth check to see if I can navigate the mountain stealthily or not. Otherwise, I will just walk around naturally. Stealth is +1. 3. Loudly make my way around the mountain. That's the best way to describe a 3. You ride up and loudly proclaim that you are here to meet with the royal family. A few minutes later, a single rider comes down and approaches your group. He is dressed in black leather armor with a red cloak. You made a lot of noise. You gained 2 points. How did that end up working in my favor? Halt the horse and say, hello, I'd like to arrange a meeting with the king. You realize you're treading in dangerous waters. I'm a simple mercenary. I have no political clout and can't possibly threaten anyone. I didn't realize it was dangerous around here. Could you perhaps guide me to safety? His eyes widen and his mustache stoops down. I had a feeling I would find you here. Very well. Join us in the village tonight. Investigate what is happening around this town. You spend a few days in the villages helping out the refugees and enjoying their hospitality. You have to say it isn't like the stories you've heard of other lands. Use my magic to entertain the masses. Just to give them something a little bit cheery. Watch the boundaries of the village and check for threats. You draw a large circle around the town and put up a force shield. Then you call everyone inside to defend it. You're a good person. You gave 5 points. Yay! Within an hour, a group of riders approaches the village. You peer out from your shelter and see about 30 men on horses. They wear armor and their outfits are covered in dust and dirt. Carefully approach. What is your visit here for? The leader quickly gets off his horse and kneels in front of you. We have come to establish friendly trade ties with your village. You frown. It says I don't trust them, but I'm going to roll insight. Yeah, 19. I do not trust them. We're all mercenaries and adventurers who were hired by the king to seize control of the mountain. Ah, so you were sent by the dark entity that controls the troops at the mountain. Oh boy, here we go, here we go, here we go, lads. I'm going to fire magic missiles at the group. But you will have no control here. Be gone. You fire the missiles at the group, which promptly begins to ride away. One of the men on horseback fires back with his bow and hits you in the leg. Ouchie. 6 points of damage. What else can I do to stop them? Dragon's Breath. I will send a fire spell back at the man who shot me. Yes. Burns to a crisp. The others quickly ride away. Honorable. Gain 2 points. Nice. I saved a town. They report to the head of the town that the threat is gone. That is a good place to end, with Zara being a folk hero just like her background suggests.